And what's up, everybody? It's Joey Bags, and I'm live on Le Mans Ultimate Release Day. So we're getting everything started. If you saw, I put out a video earlier today. You know what? Let's just get into the main screen here. So I put out a video earlier today where I was had just jumped in just to try it out. I had purchased it this morning at 7 a.m. I went right into my phone on Steam, hit click, 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 and bought it. And okay, actually, we need to change some settings though. So I went online, I bought it. I didn't do anything until later in the afternoon when I released the video. During that video, I attempted to race against the AI, and as you saw, that was absolutely horrible. Just before the stream, I went in just to make sure that everything was good, ready, all my settings were straight, so I wouldn't have to sit here and fiddle with anything with y'all, because I really do want to keep this to a really short stream if I can today. And yeah, at 80%, it was just way too low. So gonna take the AI to 80, and let's see, can I save? I'm not gonna rename that, but we'll just leave it at that. Hopefully at 85 it should stick. Let's go back. If I go back in, no, wrong way. I do have to say the game feels okay, but quite honestly, it's nothing really to write home about. I will agree. So I saw Dave Cam's video this morning where he was saying it felt a lot like R Factor 2. Honestly, it's been a minute since I've played R Factor 2, so I'd have to go back and try it. Just, I'd have to go back and play just to see if I'm getting the same vibe from it. But it's not bad. I've got everything turned up to the max, and still, it is what it is. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think here if it's really worth the $33 for it. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's just get some racing here. Okay, GTE. Let's see them keeping in the Ferrari. Yes, we still got the Ferrari. Event settings. Hell no. Do I want 13 minutes? Hour and 7 minutes? No. Advanced options. Okay, so no. 13 minutes. 14. Okay, if it'll keep me at 15 minutes, that's fine. Everything else is okay. Just gonna keep the variables low. Let's start the race. Everything that you would have seen in my preview video, earlier, just giving you the first look, where you can skip the whole hey El Dominici, what's good, bro? I hope everything is going good for you tonight. I'm just here, being like everybody else, being a lemming and streaming some Le Mans Ultimate. I mean, I might as well, since everybody else is. I need to get those views and those sub counts up. So, I mean, I'll do like everybody else. I'll shit on Fanatec, because we all know Fanatec is garbage. Is Garbo. And, yeah, okay. I want to skip that. All right. There we go. Yeah, I want to skip the formation lap. All right, so where did you put me? I don't see anybody. Ugh. Has it even started? You see, these are the things that are like super frustrating. Okay, it's a formation lap, but are there like any
flag, let's go.
Yeah. So a lot of people have been complaining that, for an early, I mean, a lot of issues, but you know what? it's early access, so really, um, why do I only see? Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do here. This is, yeah, bro. I mean, oh, jeez. All right, so that's what I want. No, not 1 minute. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay. So there we go. Advanced options, off. 15 minute. All right. Difficulty is at 85. Everything else off. There we go. Anti-lock and stability. That's it. All right. We should be good to go. It should only be the other GT card. Maybe I didn't hit that before, and that was my problem. I think you need that PXN GT wheel for this one. You know what? I do. I would need to first hook up my V12 base so that I can grab it. It's up there overlooking me right now. Quite honestly, it's part laziness, part I'm still, sorting and futzing with the Fanatec gear. I mean, I waited almost a month for it. If you waited almost a month for something, you kind of want to use it. So there we go. There we go. We're good to go. Let's get out of this view. And here we are. Hopefully the sound is okay for you guys. I don't want it overpowering, but at the same time, I want you to be able to hear it. So if the sound is low-ish, that's okay. If you can't hear it at all, then, I'll go ahead and I'll make some adjustments. But go ahead and let me know in chat there. So like I was saying, I mean, I gotta go back in and try rFactor 2 again. Especially with this wheel, and see what's happening. If it's
green, let's go.
If it feels the same, then it's the same, and I guess we can consider this DLC for rFactor 2. Yep, I'm braking super early because I'm trying to avoid the mess. Oh, you see the mess that happens turn 1 Monza. Cold tires on top of that. Okay, so up at the top of my screen, I don't know why it says 429 and okay, so 85%. Okay, all right, good. Sound is good. I'm glad. Gonna turn it up for me a little bit in my headphones. I mean, visually it's okay. I would have expected a little bit more. I really was expecting quite a bit more. I mean, I can understand they can get away with a lot of this saying it's in early access, but I mean, I think graphical fidelity is kind of something that even if you were in early access, you should be kind of putting your best foot forward. And in this, quite honestly, it does look like rFactor. And for rFactor, what the hell? And for rFactor being an older title, it still looks good. Quite honestly, AMS2 looks really good compared to this.
Time 2:09.6.
Okay, this is gonna be a hot take that, some people might not like. I think AMS2 is better than this. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, you see Joey strikes. Joey strikes. Oh my God, this was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. I was not paying attention. I'm gonna keep it though. It's just AI. It's not a big deal. Look, they're all getting around me anyway. But yeah, like I was saying, I think AMS2 is better than this. Graphically, I like the way AMS2 looks for being an older title. The effects in AMS2, I have it set so in my force feedback, I get just this little bit of kick when I shift. So I feel that little kick in my steering wheel, and it's really nice. The force feedback in AMS2 is really good. The AI in AMS2 is really good. So I don't know. So while I was putting the kids to bed, I was watching. Yeah, I know. It's just, you know, it happens. It always happens to me. It's a guaranteed something like that's always gonna happen. You know, some big wreck. But like I was saying, while I was putting the kids to bed, I was watching some YouTube, and I was taking a look at some live streams from earlier today from some of the other YouTubers, and I came across. I hope I'm not mispronouncing his name, but Jardier's live stream from this morning. And he quite honestly was not happy with this. And you know what? I can agree and understand why he wasn't. I think for everything that he said, he was pretty spot on. Graphically, you know, I at least I can tell you from my point of view, I was expecting a little bit more. It's not bad, but I just expected a little bit more, especially being a newer title. You know, like, quite honestly, these are upgraded rFactor 2 graphics. You know, so it is what it is. I don't know what's the length on this race because I put 15 minutes. And I don't know what it says up in the top left corner of my screen. Is that 4 minutes 24? No, 4 hours and 24 minutes with 39 seconds. Like, I'm not going to race this for 4 hours. So yeah, if I manage to get into first place and I keep first place for 3 or 4 laps, I'm probably just gonna end it. Yeah, 4 hours. Nah, I'm not sitting here for 4 hours. So I mean, the cars sound good. The sound effects are good. The handling is pretty okay.
Lap 156.1.
I think it's pretty on par with some of the other sims, mainly because my times are very similar. My times are very similar. So what I run here on Monza in like ACC or AMS2, it's somewhere around it can go from my fastest of like, I think I had like a 153, maybe dipped into the 152s, to a 155. That's usually where I average, and pretty much that's where I am here. So I think it's pretty on point, you know, handling wise, since I'm able to repeat my times so close. The force feedback isn't bad at all. What I do wish this thing had was a radar. Like, this dude is right here next to me, and I don't know exactly where next to me he is without having to move the camera, without having to like do one of these. And look, the back doesn't even work like that. So like I'm gonna have to go ahead and map that one. Yeah, handling's not bad. Voice feedback's not bad. Quite honestly, it's not a bad game. It's just
Time 157.91.
I don't feel like there's anything that's really making you want to really continue playing it. I mean, that can all quite change, you know, if the online competition, you know, if their online features are working perfectly and the competition online is great and you get some good racing. I can then see where, you know, you've got that comeback. But for somebody like me that I rarely play multiplayer online, I tend to gravitate toward AI. This really isn't giving me anything different than ACC or even AMS2, Automobilista 2. Or even Assetto Corsa for that matter. You know, I don't think there's anything that this is doing special that is really differentiating it from some of the other sims out there. You know, money grab. Well, you know what? And that's what I figure. Like, my theory is that I think it's Motorsport Games and Studio 397. They wanted to put something out there. They wanted to get money. Steam Early Access has been kind of hit or miss. And we all saw how freaking popular Pal World got there for a minute. Like, it was super popular and people were dropping the 27 bucks for Pal World. So it would not surprise me if Motorsport Games or Studio 397 sat there and was like, hey, look, you know, we're offering this game on Steam. Look at what this other title is doing on early access right now. And, you know, it's raking in the money. So can we go ahead and do something similar where, you know, let's put it out there so that way people will just have something to talk about, something new. We'll trend for a week or so and, you know, grab up all the $33 we can. You know, for early access, I know we're not going to get a full release, but there's certain things that I would expect to kind of be there day one. So if your graphical fidelity was going to be kind of, you know, up there, I would imagine that day one, that's going to be something that you're going to kind of want to show off. Really? I don't feel like there's any killer app in this other than being another GT3. I mean, I'm in the GTE technically, so, but I'm in another Ferrari 488. I can kind of do the same thing in ACC or in AMS2 or in Assetto Corsa, hell, even Rennsport. So, and that's still in beta too. Yeah, and that's the thing, and that's the killer. It's true, they really can't do much with it. So we're talking about another racing game. If you know what a racing game is, you've got to have something that's going to stand you apart from all the other ones. There's nothing that's making this stand apart from anything else. Absolutely zero. You know, quite honestly, if I didn't say, oh, I'm playing Le Mans Ultimate, and you didn't recognize the HUD, I could say this was ACC. And you know, everybody like, that ACC looks weird, maybe he modded it. I could just say it's a modded ACC, or I could say it's a modded, well actually no, Assetto Corsa, you know, with mods looks really good compared to this. So I mean, so it's like, I don't know what they're gonna do to keep people playing this. You know, I think, like I said in my other video, I spent $33 at Starbucks on drinks for me, my wife, and the kids that we're just gonna end up peeing out anyway. So, you know, spending 33 bucks on this is like, okay, you know, at least it's something that I can go ahead and play and get some enjoyment from. But anybody else, I don't know if I could recommend this. Like, the only reason I keep buying Forza is create my own livery for all the cars. You know what? And that's cool. If you are artistic in that manner and you can do that, that's awesome. I have zero artistic bone in my body. Zero. So I wouldn't even know where to start on making a livery. Forza games, because I have Game Pass Ultimate, I download them. I think Forza 7 I bought just because I wanted to try it out with my sim stuff, and I bought it recently. Like, I was able to find the code online and buy it. This was when it was out of the Microsoft store, just because it was still having licensing issues, or licenses expired, or whatever it was. For whatever reason, it was out of the Microsoft store, and it was really just to test it out on PC with my sim stuff. And once I went ahead and did that, oh, you see, I'm not paying attention. Once I did that, I haven't touched it again. You know, my number one love is always going to be Gran Turismo. Like, when it comes to cars, any type of racing, Gran Turismo will always be my number one, my top tier. I mean, pretty much that's the reason why I own a PlayStation, is for Gran Turismo. So if Gran Turismo comes to PC, woof, forget about it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I think maybe even 87 or 85 was a little... Yeah, now I'm just kind of driving around, not really... As you can see, my delta's increased to plus 3 seconds. The next car to me behind me is 10 seconds back. I'm just gonna do one more lap. I'll just make it an even 10 laps. And I think that's pretty much about it. Yeah, I mean, you see, that's the thing. Gran Turismo just has like a special place in my heart just because I grew up with it. I remember getting my very first copy of Gran Turismo. Oh my god. I OD'd on that game back in the day. It was just, oh, so awesome. You know, and for me, it was, I was able to drive cars that, well, in a video game, that I had only seen on cassette tapes of, you know, drifting and togue runs, so toge battles. You know, that's pretty much where I was able to see that. And it was like, oh, I can drive a Skyline, I can drive an R34, I can drive an S13, I can drive an S14. I mean, it was just super awesome. Portugal. I have not. So the very first track I tried was Sebring, you know, being a Florida resident. Got to try my home track, or one of my home tracks. And that was proving to be a pain in the butt, just because I really wasn't accustomed to the whole layout yet.
That
So
time was a
my lap times were kind of garbo.
156.67.
All right, you know what? I'm already bored with this. Yeah. Let's back out of this. Let's see. You know what? Let's do Portugal. I haven't tried that one. I have no idea anything about that track. So let me see. And we're at 30 minutes. I'll give it a little bit longer on here. I mean, the interface looks good. You know, the game doesn't have anything glaring, but it doesn't have like that polished 2024 feel. So let's see. Here we go. Portugal. Let's do that. GTEs. I'm going to stay in the Ferrari because I'm comfortable in the Ferrari. And hell no, do I want to do multi-class racing? Hell no, do I want 4 hours? I think that is good. No practice. This thing, 18 minutes. All right. 18 minutes, 18 minutes. Okay, everything is showing me 18 minutes. If I go in and this thing is anything more than 18 minutes, I'm going to be pissed. Oh, dang. It's a fast track. Well, it looks rather swoopy, so let's see. I have a strong suspicion. Give it about a week, and you're probably not going to be seeing much of anything regarding Le Mans Ultimate. I have a very strong suspicion that probably after this week, maybe and it crashed. How absolutely hilarious is that? Okay, so let's try this again. Early access bugs. That's what we'll call this. Early access bugs. So I have a very strong suspicion that after maybe mid next week, nobody's gonna be talking about this. Unless for some reason the online racing becomes phenomenal, and all the YouTubers just start pushing it, you know, to kind of get interest in others to, you know, hit on it. I don't foresee this really. It honestly, it's kind of falling to the wayside like Rennsport did. You know, for a while there, they really built the name because they had that limited beta, and you could only get keys, you know, at a certain time, and you know, it was really hard to get keys for it. After I got my key and I started practice. Hell no. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's start the race weekend. What's this? Okay, so hey, what's up, Rod Bearings? When you get a PXN V12 DDS, the 10, I keep looking over to my side like my chat is, I got to put a second camera there. So when you get the PXN V12 DDS, the 10 Newton meter wheelbase, in the box, they include a emergency stop. So you plug that in And if for any reason the wheel went crazy on you, if you crashed and you had an issue and the wheel's just spinning and spinning and spinning, don't touch it. You hit that emergency stop and it cuts off all the force feedback, to the wheel. So the wheel just stops spinning in place. After that, you can turn the button, because it's a button that you push to activate and then you turn to release. Once you turn it to release, it should reset the whole unit. Oh, look, there it says race is 18 minutes. Let's see if that's going to be the actual case. Yeah, so like I was saying, that's just the whole deal with it. It's just an emergency stop to keep you. Let's see, how's the game so far? Honestly, nothing really to write home about. If I turned off the HUD, I could say I'm playing ACC, and I don't think anybody would really question it too much. Oh, that's nice, you found it at a discount store. That's awesome. So yeah, I mean, the game isn't bad,
Green, let's go.
but it's really not great. Graphically, this doesn't look like a game from 2024. This does not look like a game that's 2024. Yeah, I know it was probably in development, wow. And of course, you see, because no radar, I have no idea who's near me. Zero clue. So there, you see, there you go. Homie on my left, and he's all over the place. I'm just gonna stay back. And let everybody do their thing. Let everybody be crazy, because I also don't know this track at all. So I'll learn it following everybody else. But this game is seriously lacking in a radar and a virtual mirror. Oh man. That's crazy right there. Oof, I needed to downshift. I'm gonna have to I think I'm gonna have to move this screen so I can see chat. I mean, it's crazy that you found the DDS in a discount store, but I mean, also doesn't surprise me, seeing as how it was available from Micro Center. So
Lap 2:06.00.
actually, this is a pretty nice course once I get to memorize the track. I can tell you, I still love my V12 DDL. I do wish I still had my DDS, but sacrifices had to be made at that time. So the DDS did not come with good pedals. The DDL did come with good pedals. So those A3 pedals from PXN are such garbage, it's not even funny. The PDHM pedals are so much better. Whoa, come on, bro. let me catch up with them. Ah, this is what happens when you're reading chat. When you're trying to read chat, because the chat is a little bit more interesting than the sim you're currently racing. Listen, those pedals
13.10.
are so much better. Those PDHM pedals are so good. After some time, you may want to. I know the traffic play. Yeah, I don't play any of the F1 games. I'm a fan of watching F1, not so much the games. Oh my god, I'm so far behind. It's not even funny. Ugh, too wide on that one. That's all me. Oh, this is all me. This is all me not really paying attention. Just, you know what? I'm just gonna start this race because it is what it is. I don't know. Just, I don't know what I was expecting. Oh, that's nice to, you know, share the wealth, share the wealth. My son walks into my office all the time and he's like, Dad, are you gonna build me a sim rig with all your extra stuff? And I'm like, no. All right, now I'm going to try. I'm going to try not to look at chat because that's what's distracting me. Let's see. Is he gonna say green, green, green? Oh, tap him.
Green, green, let's go.
See, like right now, I would love to have a radar, so I knew this dude was right behind me. So this dude is sitting here next to me, bumping into me. I'm sorry if I'm quiet. I'm trying to concentrate.
920.11.
I'm not trying to have this be a total suckfest.
That time was a 152.52.
I know nobody's thinking that anything Fanatec is coming in 2 days. Well, I'm in 8th place. Dang it. I moved my eyes for 1 sec. Honestly, bro, I don't know if you've kept up with the videos, but one of the big reasons why I do like PXN so much is because it has the compatibility with my PC and my consoles. And I don't have, well, I didn't have to buy a Fanatec unit to have that. I mean, yes, I do have a Fanatec unit, but that was for review purposes mainly. And that was also before they started really sucking ass. Bro, I'm like a goldfish. I get distracted easily. So I can't see the chat and not want to be a part of it. Plus, I'm still I'm learning the track.
Lap 1.
Yeah, the chat is more fun than this game.
9.
There's this dude right behind me just slammed into me.
Lap 151.64.
Oh, that was a loss of focus on my end. 6 minutes to go.
Lap 155.37.
Oh, too wide, too wide. Should have downshifted. All right, bro, take it easy.
150.81.
A PXN on eBay for 1,200? Bro, that person must be smoking some good shit. Oh, I love going off track here. I don't know why. So much for my short stream. Might as well go the additional 3 minutes. Too wide, too wide. Bumping into me? Oh, you assholes. Seriously? Yeah, man. I agree with you.
Time 2:04.90.
No, man, I drive a dadmobile. Those days are long gone for me. Plus, I don't even want to think of getting in and out of a low car anymore. Oh my god, my knees just, they're like, no, dude, you're too old. This dude rammed me right in the back. Oh man, that was rough. Ooh. Okay, so I did end up with the best lap of the race at a 1:58:10. But yeah, I came in 12th. Yeah, that kind of sucks. But also my first time at this track, so I mean, I guess I finished. All right, guys. It's already midnight. It's already the next day. So with that, I am yes, you know what? You are correct. A Trackhawk SRT would fit me very well. Unfortunately, it would not fit my bank account. So, yeah, for right now, I will be happy with my GMC. And I'll be happy with my GMC Dadmobile. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna go grab a snack, hit the bed. Gotta be up early to take the kids to school. I will try, can't make any promises. I will try to live stream tomorrow. If not, you'll more than certainly get a video from me, but I will try to live stream. Can't make promises, but I'll try. So as always, my usual sign off. I appreciate everyone for watching, everyone that stopped by the stream. Thank you very much. I am truly honored that you decided to spend 20-30 minutes in my chat just shooting the shit with me. I greatly appreciate it. To the thousands and thousands around the world that watch my videos but don't subscribe, thank you so very much for watching. That I really do appreciate. Please smash that like button, smash that sub button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that way you know when I'm going live or when I'm dropping a video. And with that, guys, I will catch ya tomorrow. Peace.